Okay, the temple is finally done. There we go, I'll turn around, I'll show you it now. There we go, look, that took me absolutely ages. Right, okay, so I think back in like 2011, there was a Minecraft map called the Temple of Notch. And basically what it was the Temple of Notch's face. And depending on what you throw into the sort of wishing well, he'll either cry or he'll give you a load of like gold and diamonds and stuff. So today what I'm going to be doing is recreating it completely. Now I've got a spot that's just here, which I think will look pretty cool. But the only thing is I've measured it from top to bottom and it's like 40 something blocks. And from ground level here to the top of this mountain here, it's only about 20 blocks. Obviously, it's not going to fit. I think I'm going to have to like terraform a bit of this. But like I do at the start of most of my videos, I put your comments in it. So yeah, thank you for the support in the last video again. Even though it didn't do as good as normal, but oh well. So what I've gone and done is right at the top here is I've put some grass blocks. From this point here, all the way over to the end, just over here like that. That is the widest that his face is. Obviously, it does thin out as it goes up. But I've just marked it out basically so you can see how big this thing's going to be. So yeah, I'm going to get on with deforestation and yeah, I'm going to basically destroy the ground and see if I can make it somewhat fit. Okay, so that's all the trees destroyed, just like that. Now what I think I'm going to do is start from here, just destroy downwards and first of all flatten it out. Right, okay, so that's the area completely flattened now. Obviously, like I said, this gap here won't fit the temple in. So the first thing I'm going to have to do is move all of this copper, which is going to be a brilliant job. Okay, that took a while, but it was actually quite satisfying, to be honest, destroying all them chests.
Oh, my piece.
Okay, right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go round the land here, so like this, and just basically, I think I'm going to go 2 blocks all the way around, and then fill it all up with seeds like this. And then I'm going to put some fences around the outside, which means I'm going to have to destroy this diamond beacon that I've spent such a long time getting last video. There we go, and what that's going to do is basically look a little bit better when this whole area is getting like destroyed. It's going to separate it a little bit. So now what I'm going to do is just come out a layer off of this. There we go. So like that. And then I'm going to give it maybe a few blocks and then just do the exact same thing like this. And just like that, it's going to slightly get deeper and deeper every like few blocks. And then hopefully I can keep going down deeper and deeper to make the temple fit in here. That's what I'm hoping anyway, because obviously if it's not, then I really don't know what I'm going to do. Right, so it's completely done now, and I think that it looks a little bit of a mess because it's obviously all stone. So I'm going to swap it all out for grass, and I'm hoping that it's going to look a little bit better. So yeah, just give me a sec. Right, okay, so there we go. It's covered completely now in grass. To be honest, I think it looks a little bit more natural now than what it did before. But again, I don't think this is going to be high enough. I mean, I can count the blocks now quickly. Yeah, 35 blocks that is, which obviously isn't going to be enough. Right, okay, finally. I've got it to a point. It does look a bit of a mess at the minute, so you have to give me a bit of time. I have got it to a point finally where it is deep enough to fit the whole thing in. I know it looks a lot worse than what it did before, but this has taken me a really long time, so I just took it completely out of the video. But it's meant to look like there's somewhat of a cave going down into a temple, if you know what I mean. There we go. So from up here to from there to there, that's how long it's going to be, and then this is how big it's going to be, basically. Anyway, now what I'm going to do is fly over here, and I'm going to go over to this massive 20 furnace super smelter that I've got. Pretty much when I put the cobblestone into here, it'll get emptied out automatically. It'll all go into this minecart here, building up. And then when I flick this, that should go and light every single one of them up. There we go. Because I completely forgot to use a silk touch pickaxe. Okay, so now I can actually get on to building the thing. Okay, so I just need to find the center, which is very easy, because I've marked it out with them 2 doors. So the center of it is here. There we go. So that one there and that one there. That's the very start of this build. Right, okay, so that's officially his beard done. He's probably got about as much of a beard as I have. Now I'm going to move on to doing above the beard. Okay, Okay, can you tell it's a temple or not yet? Okay, so after I don't even know how long, this is how far we've got. Now, I mean, I've cut a chunk out because honestly, the stress that this has taken me, pretty much copying it just by a screenshot wasn't good enough. So what I've had to do is download the map, the original map, convert it into a Bedrock world, upload it to Bedrock through Realms, which I had to pay for, but it's only a trial, so you best believe that I'm cancelling that as soon as this video is done. And then I've had to upload it to my Xbox, and I'll put a picture on screen now what I'm looking like. But anyway, now that's all out of the way. Kind of done the mouth area, we've done the beard that goes all the way up the side. I mean, it's a lot easier to build this when you've got Minecraft on 2 monitors, and you can actually, you know, fly around and have a look at it properly. But I think what I'm going to build now is the nose. So it kind of goes up like that, and then diagonally it goes up to the same length like that. Okay, yeah, that's starting to look a little bit like a nose, I guess. I'm going to do a time lapse now for a little bit until I've made a bit more progress. Right, finally. I mean, I didn't properly show the entire thing, but that's just because it stressed me out far too much doing this. But yeah, it's completely done. I mean, at the minute, we're stood on his forehead. I'm going to fly off, and then I'm going to show you. So, here we go, look. That is it, completely done. Well, not completely, I've still got a lot more I need to do to it. But as the basic thing, yeah, it's done. Look how cool that looks. So yeah, obviously we've got his eyes there. Underneath there's meant to be a bit of pistons and stuff. We've got his mouth that's actually built like the real one, like there's actually a hole in the middle. And yeah, it fits in really nicely. I mean, I know the bottom's a bit cramped, but yeah, it does fit in really good. But anyway, I'm going to move on to the actual like proper details now. Okay, so the first thing that I need to do is come over here, and there needs to be like pistons placed in here for some reason. There we go, like that. I mean, I don't know what it does, but... And I'm also going to make like a platform that you can actually stand on and have a look at it. So I think it's just going to be something simple like this. Obviously, in the real one, it has like a little platform, and I'm going to add some walls going around here, and then have a path that goes all the way up. Perfect. I might actually destroy the two here, yeah, so you can actually see it properly. That's pretty cool. Can't have it floating underneath as well, so I've done some supports, but yeah, that's pretty much where you walk in, and then boom, he's there. Now I'm going to decorate around sort of this sort of big cave. How is this not nighttime, honestly? Like, look, it's dark, but you can only sleep at night. Okay, so I like the idea of it kind of being like a waterfall, I think. Basically going to put a hole here. I think we're going to go with something like this and put some water in there just so it drips down. How does that look? Yeah, that's pretty good, I guess. Because I want to kind of separate it, because it's obviously made out of dirt, I want to kind of separate it from this dirt, make it like stand out a little bit more. That's another one placed down there. There we go, that's a couple more added in on this side as well, just to give it a little bit more of a, I don't even know, to be honest. And then obviously down here at the bottom, I'm going to have to fill this up with water, and that should be pretty much the last one around here. That should all flatten out. Perfect. There we go, this is like a pool down here. Now I'm going to add a load of decorations. So I'm going to find some glowstone somewhere. There we go, that'll do. And then what I'm going to do is place like glowstone, say here, and then surround it by some like leaves and things like that. Okay, how is that looking now? Yeah, it makes it look a little bit better. Yeah, there's loads of glowstone and leaves just placed around just to lighten it up a little bit. I would like some lily pads. I don't know if I have any of them. Oh, I do have lily pads right here. Oh my god. I'm going mental over lily pads, but I thought I'd have to travel like 60,000 blocks just to get some then. I'm basically going to add some kelp around here. Put a few lily pads down as well. And I'm also going to like bone meal around the area. There we go, look at that, it brings it way more to life. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is do the eyes. What I'm going to do is give him a green eye there, like that, and then do the same thing on the other side. It might have had to be on the bottom, I'm not sure. There we go, that looks better, that looks proper now. And now I'm going to attempt to actually do some redstone. Okay, so what I think I need to do is put a torch there, then like a torch there, and keep repeating. Now if I put a lever there, will that turn the torch off? No, this is going to be a bit hassle. Right, you'll have to give me a minute because I'm no mumbo jumbo. Okay, I'm hoping now with all being well, I can put water there and do the same thing on the other side. Now I'm hoping if I press this lever, it'll start crying. You ready? Give it a second. There we go, look at that. Now he's crying like how the original one does. And obviously it fits in really well like as a waterfall down here. There you go, look at that. And then if I press it again, it should clear up. Yeah, perfect. Oh, I'm happy with that. So there we go. That is it completely finished now. I'm not adding any more because I don't really know what else to do. We've got, obviously, the temple itself. We've got all the decorations, obviously, at the side that make it into like a little bit of a cave or something. Then we've also got it where we turn this lever and then he starts crying, which is pretty cool, I guess. But yeah, that's been about it for this one. I also want to show you when I'm flying away how cool it looks. Obviously, when I'm flying towards it, look, You just see it appear in the distance. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And yeah, it fits in really well. At the start of this video when I stood here, this was all just like trees and mounds and dirt. And now we've got a full-on temple. It looks really cool. But yeah, that's been it for this one. So yeah, I guess thank you for watching.